We call this Ring 'em Up. When a situation pops off on the air and we figure that we've got to get everybody's angle on it, it's always good for us just to ring somebody up. And we're going to be doing that this morning.
So there's a saying, there's your side, there's the other person's side, and then somewhere in the middle, there is the truth. So we have the Maggie recap. So this is what happened on Friday. Just listen to what Maggie said.
Yeah, so my husband and I are finally getting a divorce.
So why do you say finally? I'm always curious when people say finally. So has this been like a long time coming?
Yeah, it has. And I think we both just, we do care about each other. So we really tried to make it work for a long time.
Yeah.
And so it's not like a nasty divorce. Like, it's amicable. We just, we tried for a long time and it's like, okay, we got to call it.
Okay. Yeah, life's too short. I get that.
Yeah. And so we think we're better off as close friends. So that's not really the issue.
Yeah.
The only problem is that we have a 4-year-old son.
Okay. So now we got a kid in the mix.
Yeah. So we're just kind of wondering, how do we tell him the news without making him, super upset,
Oh, okay. I get it.
Well, I think 100% he's going to be upset. He's not going to love hearing that his parents are going to be not living together.
You can't just start with, hey, guess what, buddy? 2 Christmases.
You're going to lead with 4 gifts?
You can't start with that. You can't start with, hey, 2 daddies.
Yeah, I don't know how I would answer that. I have an 8-year-old. Of course, he's going to have a few more questions, more in-depth questions than a 4-year-old would have.
Yeah.
But so do you guys have everything worked out? Where he's going to live?
Yeah, no, it's definitely all worked out. And it's just a matter of telling him now, which we've been putting off.
Maggie, do you have a mother-in-law that lives in the area?
Yeah, I do. So she's been super helpful.
Okay. Is her name Alice?
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Wait, why? How do you know this?
She texted and she's saying, Maggie is my daughter-in-law, soon to be ex-daughter-in-law, and she's leaving some things out. It is messy since she already is seeing someone and not divorced from my son yet. Is that true?
Yeah, but I wouldn't say it's messy. It's just
okay.
I've moved on.
I feel like you left a little bit out.
Wow,
That's all right.
This is such a small world that the mother. So, have you had a good relationship with your mother-in-law? Is there a reason she'd be trying to, make you not look as great as you would want to look?
She doesn't sound too helpful.
I mean, she's helpful with my son, but she's always been kind of your stereotypical mother-in-law, and clearly she's not happy.
She just texted that she is very helpful and tries to make both of your lives easier. I feel like we need to get Alice on the phone. I'm going to text her back.
Yeah, let's see if we can get her on. We call this Ring 'em Up, and anytime that we can, kind of, my old man, like I said, always get all the liars in the room, and then you'd leave with at least some truth. So this is a good chance for us to do this. Let's try and get her on and see what happens with this in a couple seconds. So just kind of turn up the radio, okay, Maggie?
Yeah, thanks. Tell her I say hi, I guess.
Okay, so that was our last show. What has happened is Alice said, I can't come on. And I think what we got out of this, at least what I took from it, was she's like, I need to at least have a day to figure out my thoughts.
So we gave her the weekend.
Yeah, so she said she would come on today with us. Appreciate your time this morning. How do you feel about this?
I'm upset, quite frankly.
Okay.
I think that it's not fair. It's revisionist history, basically. It's all fine and dandy for her, and quite frankly, she's always been the center of attention. It's always been her way. She's always been the I'm sorry. Maybe this is spiteful of me to be talking like this, but she's always been the pretty princess, and it's always been the way she wants it. And the fact that she says, "Oh no, we're friendly and everything is fine." My son is brokenhearted, and to tell the children that everything is fine and dandy, that's just a lie.
Right.
That is just a lie. And for them to think that this is how it works, that everything is compartmentalized and in a happy little box because mommy says so, that's just wrong. That's just wrong. And the fact that she's already dating, it's too soon, number one, and makes me wonder, was she two-timing my son when they were married?
Oh.
Do I tell my grandchildren the truth? Your father's hurting.
Yeah, I mean,
she's painting my son into a corner.
That's a tough spot because, I don't know if necessarily that's your bobber to watch. Gosh, I've never gone through this. I have friends that have, and it always got messy when they involved anyone outside of the family. You know what I mean? So now I appreciate you being on the show and getting your thoughts, but it always seems to get a little messy when you get more chefs in the kitchen.
Well, I've kept my mouth shut up until this point. And you know what? One other thing. Anyone who wants to air this kind of dirty laundry on the radio for the whole world to hear, that shows you what kind of a bitch this girl really is.
Oh, my God.
Okay.